Hi, I'm Annie Botticelli, and I want to tell you all about my Creating Successful Online Business course that if you want to create your successful online business, you really want to know about this. So I'm going to go into details about helping you see if this is right for you. At any time, you can go to my website, anniehelpsyou.com, and click on programs and click on Creating Successful Online Business, or click on the link below this video. I, like many people, went through life with my parents telling me to do well in school and to get a good job working for someone else where I would have stability of income and benefits. And I excelled in my schoolwork, and I skipped grades, and I got out of high school when I was 16, and I was halfway done with my first year of college when I was still 16, and I was just really what you would think of as ahead of the game, or what they would say is ahead of the game. I did all of this work and wound up getting a really great job, making great money, really when I was very young still, and I was excited. I thought, wow, I'm there, I did this. And I realized very quickly that I didn't actually like working for other people, and that it was, oh gosh, I wasn't sure that I was using my gifts in the best way. I was selling pharmaceutical drugs, and I know that many pharmaceutical drugs benefit so many people. There are lots of positive aspects of them, there are lots of negative aspects of them, and I'm not going to get into all of that now, but I just felt like very strongly, more and more as I got into that job, that I was supposed to be doing something else. I had a very clear sense of purpose, and it wasn't that. I was undergoing a radical spiritual transformation, and I could see that I was supposed to share important wisdom with the world that came through me. And I had a unique set of experiences that I felt like people could benefit from. And yet I was still there with the golden handcuffs, stuck at this job. There was no other way I could think of that I could make enough money, never mind as much as I was making. And I really wanted to work for myself, and I really wanted to do what I loved and only do what I loved. So I was in a pickle, because there I was now at this point, 24, when I just absolutely figured out, wow, all my life I prepared for this, and this isn't what I want. So to make a very long story short, I retired from working for people as of the time I was 29. I had just turned 29. And ever since that time, which has been quite a long time now, I have been only doing the work that I love and helping people to do what they love. And this course, Creating Successful Online Business, is very much about that, because most people that I talk to who really want to get off the train of working for someone else have things within them that want to come out, that have things channeling through them that want to come out into the world. They say, I want to work less, I want to help more and more people, and I want to earn more money even though I'm working less. And this is what people want, and that's what I wanted. But they don't know how to do that. And the answer as to how you can do that is to work online, because you set your own hours. You're not geographically bound. You can schedule around everything in your life that is centered around you and not someone else's timetable or time frame. So my course, Creating Successful Online Business, will share with you the things that I have learned from my journey in creating my own successful online business. And I did have other successful businesses before that I ran for other people and myself. I also had some unsuccessful businesses, which I learned from as well. But I've figured out that online is really where it's at. And even for many of my clients who have physical businesses, if you have a physical healing business and you want to maintain that, the way that you can take pressure off of your physical business is by having a very profitable internet business that is housed in your physical business. So some people just wind up having a front where they don't even need to make money with their cottage business because their online business is successful. So whatever your reason is, I can help you. And especially if you are really sure that there's something that you want to share in the world that you're passionate about, that you're excited about, and you want to stop working so hard and making so few dollars for what you're working for, and you want to live your passion and teach your passion and set your own schedule. So check out my website, anniehelpsyou.com. Click either on the banner Creating Successful Online Business. This course has classes in it. It has other resources in it. They're not live classes, so you don't have to worry about trying to jive your schedule with them. You'll receive the course material over the 4 months of the program. You also will have my personal business eye looking out for your plan and helping you get together your personal plan and helping you utilize the information in the course. And that's it's very exciting. So we'll interact through email. Sometimes if there are things too long to write, I'll make your own podcast about recommendations that I have for you and my plan for you to consider. So it's really, really great fun. So I'm at this point now, I have completed the first run of this program, and I'm starting to see the participants, many of the participants in the program who really took the time to do the work and that it was in the flow for them to do that, are really starting to step into having an internet presence and moving forward with this way of being. So it's really fun for me to see that. It's really exciting for you to know that you could be one of those people. So definitely check out my website, look into my Creating Successful Online Business course, and you can see more about if it's a match for you and register. A little word on return on investment. I feel like the pricing of this program and the option for making payments makes it more accessible. And I also know that sometimes when people are wanting to do this, they have very few resources available to them. Talk to me about what you've got going on if the cost or the payment layout is interfering and you feel like this is a match. Just send me information on what you've got going on and we'll see if we can figure out something to work. As far as the investment in the program, you can make that back in a very short amount of time. I do this for a living, and if I invested that amount in a program at this point, I would make it back possibly overnight, which happens. So it might not be that fast for you, but when we look at first, but when you gain momentum, you're laying a foundation for being able to bring in that type of money regularly. That's first of all. Second of all, when we talk about return on investment, and this is a term that was drilled into me from the time when I was 7, my dad taught me how to read the Wall Street Journal and learn about stocks. So my first job actually out of college was working in a brokerage firm, studying to take my Series 7 to become a stockbroker. So return on investment was a big topic, and I came to understand that with any business investment, if you can get the money returned to you that you invested in 6 months to a year, then that's really good. A lot of times when you make a long-term investment, it takes a little longer than that, but I think it's very feasible that you can easily make back your return on investment if you're applying the principles in the program, of course, within 6 months, definitely to a year, easily. So, and possibly even sooner, depending on how you're going to apply everything and how it starts flowing for you. So think about it from that perspective, that sometimes you have to spend a little money to make it. And I sure wish I had this program when I was starting out, because I could have bypassed a lot of problems and aggravation and stress and impediments if I would have known about it. So I'd love to help you. Go check it out, anniehelpsyou.com, Creating Successful Online Business. And I'm excited to assist you step into the life of your dreams. Bye.